Hello and welcome back to another episode. Today, as you can see, we are sat in the MR2. And today we're going to have a little bit of a chat about the MR2. A couple of people did send me an email saying that I wasn't very informative about what the car and give a lot of information about it. Please guys, just do remember that this is the first time, me actually doing videos. So the MR2 is apparently a 1993 Toyota MR2 sw20. It's the 1998cc naturally aspirated 3S GE engine. 65,000 miles. It's I think it's 37 whatever red. It's the second most popular red. So there's a little bit of information. The previous guy, as I said in the previous video, he ran out of patience, he ran out of funding, he ran out of money with this project. It suckered him dry. He was listening to people that was telling him basically what he should and shouldn't be doing. And the problem is then he done on what they've said and he ran into a wall because he ended up getting newer body harnesses and stuff, which a lot of you are going to know that they are period correct to the vehicles. Some have electric power folding windows like this one does. This one has supposed to have central locking. It doesn't work. And he was trying to put I think it was a Gen 3 into a Gen 2 MR2, because I think this is a Gen 2. And a couple of people on the Toyota MR2 sw20 group have said this might also be a Gen 3. So I don't quite get the gens, or the Gen 2s, the Gen 3s. The Gen 3 to me, I think, was the 96 and newer. That's the one that I really like. That's the one I truly like, and I'm not paying the silly money that people are asking for them. So you kind of got a little bit of a background that this, the young lad had a bit of an issue with the car. I think he got a Gen 3 Warren harness, put it in the car. Obviously that didn't work because, as many of people have mentioned to me on different sites, forums, the plugs are very different in the bodies, mostly behind the dashboard, but I believe that they are the same. So a couple of people have said, whether that's true or not, as I say, we're all in it together. We're in it to win it. We're in it to win it, to try and get this car back on the road, back on its feet. Another MR2 saved. Another one saved from the crush. So what can we say, really? And yes, as you can see over my shoulder, I made a right monkey's uncle of a mistake. A big ass boo-boo. I let a screwdriver roll off the roof. Got trapped between the boot and the back window, and skadoosh, that went. And for 20 minutes we were watching it just crack and spider, and have a bit of a laugh about it. £200 for a back rear window. Ouch. Don't break them. Note to self. But yes, as you can see, back to what we were saying, we're sat in the MR2. Happy days. The car, we have put the dashboard back in. We've put the steering wheel, the dashboard's all back in. The carpets are all back in. I am looking for a couple of little bits and pieces, like the rubber grommet down here underneath the floor. The rubber grommet around the steering column, that's currently missing. But we're just going to try our best, find out what we can find. The parts are widely more available than my daily driver, and that's a flipping damn sight newer. It's typical, isn't it? The stuff that's 30 years old is more widely available than the newer stuff. So what we're going to do, we're just going to spin you around and we are going to have a look around and go on from there. So as you can see, 65,742 miles this car has done, and which is really low mileage for something that's 30 years old. And I've seen some on eBay and Facebook Marketplace with twice, 3 times this going just for such stupid money. It is just incredible just how much these have jumped up in value. I mean, as you can see, the dashboard is really clean. It's not ripped, tailed, nor broken, nor beaten up. The radio plug here, somebody's had a go at trying to fix the radio and put it in themselves. This, folks, is what I've been having to put up with throughout the whole car. These stupid connections. They're fantastic in an emergency, but stuff like this does need to be soldered into the vehicle. It's because what happens is you get corrosion in them, they start getting a bit gummed up inside, they break up, and you start getting like a loose connection, you end up with an electrical fault, and then you end up spending the next 20 hours or whatever so trying to find and track down these stupid connections. So everything on this car has been gone through, has been ripped out of this, and it's all been done properly. We've left the glove box off currently because, as we say, we're in the early stages of just trying to get the engine started. The engine's back in, and the clutch, the gearbox and everything's back in. You know, as you can see, the door cards are in pretty good condition. Yes, I did have a little bit of a clean on the bodywork, but to not much of a prevail. It's a little bit past it, but we might just polish it up for now just to make it look a bit tidier. But as you can see, the seats have kind of, on the first clean, have kind of come up a little bit. They're not bad. Still life in this old girl just so yet. So let's tuck that back in there. I am looking in the market for looking for one of these. There is a bracket that runs, I think, underneath here. I'm trying to find that bracket that holds this all down, and trying to get rid of this stupid alarm that was in it. But I mean, we've even found the cigarette lighter. I mean, that's a bonus. The hazards work, headlights work. We've now got pop up and down headlights. Battery's off of it at the moment. But this, if anybody's looking, wondering, is a gear knob, out of a Ford Puma. And I'm gonna get it to my friend. I'm gonna get it to match the threads, drill it out, and tap it into these threads. Once I know what these threads are, I'll make that a more solid, proper billet gear stick. New one of these as well. That put down to here is gonna look absolutely sweet. But yeah, we are making progress. 2 weeks in the making, and as you can see, we are kind of winning. And there's my broken window. Very well done, me. I think if I had a grade A for breaking stuff, I would certainly be top of the class. So, yeah. So, as I didn't say in a previous video, these are the MIM wheels for the Toyota. I hate them. The offset is within the wheel arches. I don't like them. I've been and actually managed to find a set of the originals. and sadly without tyres, but they are going to be powder coated and redone. As you can also see underneath the dashboard here, I'm having a bit of a hard time finding where the ignition illumination goes. There's that plug there, there's some plugs here and a green plug here. See if I can get you in there. See, what this green plug here, which has got no home. This has got no home. Dang it. But yeah, I'm just going to try and find the column gator for that as well. And also a new one of these, because this is cracked and it's broken. Yes, that works. So as you can see, we had a bit of a sharp shower, and as you can see down in here, look, we are having currently a problem with the timing belt. The tensioner for some reason isn't holding tension. It will turn over by hand and about 4 cranks, and then it just suddenly starts jumping on the teeth. So luckily for me, we didn't try and start it at this time or prime it, so I'm quite fortunate there, because I can't remember if these are non-interference engines or not. And also, you know, as you see, we don't want to be damaging it up anymore after we've just rebuilt the bloody thing. So as you come over here, look, yes, we have still got some vacuum lines and all kinds of stuff still off the engine at the moment. Still got to find out where this earth lead goes. There is, I think, another earth lead here somewhere. I think we've got that one connected up, because that's the mains to the gearbox. Then we've got this one, which is over here, and I think possibly there might be another one here somewhere. I can't remember. But as you folks can see, we've come a very, very long way with getting this thing rebuilt. And they're not fully bolted in just yet, because they've got to be rewrapped, and that's the manifold. But yeah, looks kind of a bit snazzy really. But I think we're going to call this car the eBay Special, because it all looks like it's all come from eBay. But yeah, we are having one massive issue. Let me just come over to here. As you can see, the starter motor is still out. Excuse me. And when you turn the key onto the on position, the starter motor stays engaged. So I might have to track that back through the wiring harness to find out what it is, to find also what the problem is. And as you can see down in here, look, we've got the pin jump in the automatic transmission, the yellow, the black and red wire. So, but we have something quite adrift, hopefully quite minor, I'm hoping, in the wiring harness, and it's just a case of going back through and finding where the problem is. So yeah, as you can see, the wiring harness has been gone through. It all just needs tidying up. Seriously, it does need tidying up, but let's see what happens. I'm still also looking for the metal plate that goes over all of this as well. So we are making progress, but I am hoping to get this thing hopefully running and see what we've got engine wise, gearbox wise, gears and everything else. So we'll just be going to check the trunk out now. Right, so we're now in the boot. As you can kind of see, we've got the carpet kind of just sat back in here and everything. Oh great. First major rainfall and the stinking boot's full of water. Well, this is going to make for fun. Better take that out of here, to be honest with you, before that gets destroyed. But yes. Oh wow. Anybody call for a duck pond in an MR2? I can grow me own goldfish in here. But yes, as you can kind of see, it's kind of full of flipping water again. I mean, could it be the boot hinges going through? Could it be the stays? Could it be the rubber seal even? I mean, I guess we're just going to have to find out. But damn, everything in here is soaked. Just what a speechless, absolutely speechless. I mean, Moses, holy Moses. I mean, that trunk is absolutely stinking dripping. Great. But anyway, guys, like I say, it is to be what it is. There's nothing we can do about it just right now, other than to try and keep things. I should get this emptied, clean it all out, and see if we can find the leak, I guess. Or we can just do that and pretend we never saw it for now. But if this is the sort of things that you like, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.